Namaste. Welcome to another interesting episode of Bhojana Katha. And today our focus is going to be Indian street food. Oh, but is it traditional and Indic? Let us explore their origins. India has been home to umpteen number of varieties of street food. Intriguing and delicious. And what is the word that comes to your mind when I say street food? Chaat, right? Bhel puri, dahi puri, papdi chaat, pani puri, and much more. Did you know the meaning of the word chaat is to lick? It offers a wonderful blend of taste. It is spicy, sweet, tangy, all rolled into one. It could be crispy, soggy. Every chaat has so much variety. Would you believe me if I said there are street foods in India other than chaat? Yes, there are. Native to their locality, their predominant flavor will vary. However, what makes street food different from chaat is that street food is deeply connected to the culture and the streets of where it originated. You can't find the same anywhere else. Isn't that interesting? Let's bring to you some of the street foods of India. Are you a fan of the vada pav? Dabeli is the predecessor to the world famous vada pav. This is also a bun-based dish, but with a potato vada in the middle. Yes, often it is recalled as the Indian burger. So what is different then? The roasted peanuts, the pomegranate pearls that you find there, and crunchy save. These three become its garnishing. It's spicy and sweet at the same time. The potato base is made from yummy special dabeli masala, and hot chutney and sweet and sour imli chutney are added too. This, along with the garnishing, are compressed together, toasted, and served. Dabeli in Gujarati means pressing down, and this is how the snack got its name. Dabeli is said to have originated in the Mandvi city, which is a small city on the outskirts of the Kutch region. So, this is known as the Kutchi Dabeli. In the 1960s, it was created by Keshavji Gaba Chudasama, fondly known as Kesha Malam. He was the first to innovate this all-time snack and sell it to people for 1 anna in those days. So it was around the same time that Bombay state had split into Maharashtra and Gujarat, and people were migrating from Gujarat to Maharashtra for work, for business, and along with them traveled the Kachi Dabeli. It was a quick and convenient snack, not compromising on health. Maybe the new avatar that it got after reaching Bombay became the Vada Pav. Today, Bombay is the hub of Dabeli and Vada Pav. Multiple varieties are available: cheese dabelis, dry fruit infused dabelis, and much, much more. But to taste its authentic early version, one has to travel to the Kutch region, the streets of Surat or Ahmedabad or somewhere there. Even today, the sons and grandsons of Keshavji sell the original dabeli in their shops. The sale starts very early in the morning and it is available throughout the day at a very affordable price. The next item on the menu, Dalit Chaat. Hearing the name, did you imagine a tangy, spicy chaat? No, mistaken. No flour-based bread, no chutney, no sauces, no sprinkling of onion and other veggies. But imagine a big pot of creamy milk that is churned to produce foam. And to this foam, powdered sugar is added, and then kesar is added to flavor it as well. This sweet is as magical as its name. Legend goes that it was found by one of the Mughal princesses at Chandni Chowk, and some say it was first prepared by the Bothai tribe of Kazakhstan using mare's milk. And in the olden days, it was prepared only during moonlit nights. It sounds like a myth, but there is a reason to it. This dish is made with milk which can get easily spoiled, right? So Daulat ki chaat is made when the temperature drops and the weather is very cool, especially the winter nights. Just like a fairy tale, the dish is made under the moonlight and during that time of the year between Diwali and Holi. These days it is made during summers for weddings and household occasions and so on. Like other street food, this is not an easy and quick recipe. It takes the whole night to make good Daulat ki chaat. In fact, this recipe is an art that is passed down generation after generation. There are families who've been making this dish for over 100 years. Imagine. Now, why is this called chaat? Remember, chaat means lickable. So this food is definitely lickable. It is gentle and tastefully lapped up. But why Daulat, meaning wealth? It has a spiritual message. Wealth is ephemeral, and so is this dish. Daulat Ki Chaat, a street food with heavenly name and a heavenly taste. Catch this frothy sweet dish in the cold winter nights in the gullies of Delhi. The next on our menu is the Kanji Vada. You would have probably heard of Kanji and Vada separately, but recall a dish called Kanji Vada. Dear South Indians, if you're thinking, how did I miss that? It is not your fault because this is a dish mostly seen in western and northern India. Kanji is fermented water with a tangy taste. Water is fermented with mustard seed powder, and to this hing, cumin powder, chili powder, and a little bit of other spices is also added. It is great for digestion and amazing to taste. The vadas are made with lentils. Soaked moong dal is ground with some spices and then deep fried, and this vada is soaked in the fermented water. When it is well soaked, it is scooped out for the customers and given. Sometimes vegetables like carrot, potato, radish is added to this water and that flavors the dish even further. This kanji vada is usually served during holy time and there's a reason to it. Our ancestors were far advanced in objective sciences. They knew that Holi is an onset of spring after months of winter season. So usually the immune system is lax and people easily fall sick. This probiotic water improves the gut health and keeps the body cool. Amazing, isn't it? This was a household dish for many centuries and now, like most other dishes, it is available as street food in most parts of North and Western India like Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh. This is served with kanji in a glass and vada placed on top, and cumin powder and coriander leaves are sprinkled over the top. Now that we have covered West, Central, and Northern India, let's move to the East. Jalmuri, the local street food of Kolkata. This is a dish that enamored the Indians and foreigners alike. In fact, Jalmuri is one of the famous Indian dishes on the menu of the Western restaurants in foreign lands. British chef Angus Denon has been selling Jalmuri on the streets of London since 2005. When he travelled to Kolkata in 2005, he tasted the Jalmuri and then he quit his job as a chef and took to the streets of London selling this food. If you tasted Jalmuri too, you would say, good choice, worth it. That is the impact of the simple yet delicious street food. Jhal means spicy and puri means puffed rice. Jalmuri has been the favorite of Bengalis for a long time. It is believed that it entered the streets of Kolkata during the Second World War when India was under British Raj. Calcutta was the hub of all military operations and so many laborers were brought in from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, and the Biharis observed that Jalmuri was a hot favorite in this region and they began selling it to the British soldiers. So it caught on like wildfire. Jalmuri was a great leveler as the rickshaw puller to the man in a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce car would both stop at the shop to have this favorite food. To this snack, which is almost like bhel puri, roasted peanuts, boiled potato, and more is added. The main difference is the addition of mustard oil and a little bit of lemon juice. Jhalmuri has to be made and eaten immediately, else that rice will lose its crispiness in the lemon water. Interestingly, Jhalmuri has always been served in the cone-shaped newspaper wrappers. Historically and today also, be it in Kolkata or in London, you will find it the same way. Sundal, Suda Suda Tenga Manga Patani Sundal. That is the familiar voice of hawkers one hears in the beaches of Tamilnadu. Or also if you have travelled in the trains to south, you wouldn't have missed this voice. As we cannot imagine Gujarat without Garba during Navaratri season, we cannot imagine Tamil Nadu, Karnataka or Andhra without Golu and without Sundal during Navaratri. So Sundal is a quick, protein-rich snack made with chickpeas, chana dal, peanut, moong dal, green gram dal, karamani or cowpeas, mochai or field beans, dry green peas which is patani, sweet corn or a mix of all these called Navaratna Sundal. During Navaratri, Sundal is made every day as an offering or Naivedyam and given as prasadam to all those who come home to see the Golu. Golu is an arrangement of dolls with stories that are cultural, spiritual, material, and they are arranged in an odd number of paddies or steps with a kumbha on the top. Golu is that occasion when everyone visits everyone's home. So the home is open to all, and tambulam and prasadam is given to all the visitors. Many of the dolls that are used in the Golupadi are handed down generation after generation. The arrangement fascinates the young and old alike. So Sundal and Navaratri are inseparable. But Sundal is an all-season snack sold on the roadside, railway stations, bus stands, beaches. The Tenga Manga Patani Sundal has a bit of grated coconut topped over dried green peas, which is cooked very well, with small cut pieces of raw mango. And the super healthy snack is ready. Boiled salted groundnuts is mixed with finely cut onion, raw mango, and mild veggies with some chili powder to make the best snack to savor watching the lashing waves of the seas in the Chennai beaches. What we saw in this episode is just the tip of the iceberg. And this country is home to hundreds of street food, each having a story and need to arrive. Share the stories of the street food from your locality with as many as possible. Give others a chance to savor the local specialities of your town or city.